Hello, sweet little bees. Will I ever cease to apologize? I am so sorry. I'm just having a very busy season, and I'm assuming it's very similar for you all. So let's see who is having a birthday right now. Happy birthday. Today, for me, it is December 10th. So that means I'm not too late because I'm still within the next angel's time period. So happy birthday to the people born between December 8th to the 12th. The name of your guardian angel is Imamiah. I was kind of seeing Imamiah, somewhat of a mirror thing, but no. Imamiah. Pronounce that. Imamiah. However you feel like pronouncing it, because I'm sure everybody is going to have different ways of saying this name. This is showing number 52. This is not necessarily the 52nd, because it's not by week. It's by 5 days period, so this is a 52nd, whatever, if that number means something to you. If you want to have the prayer to this angel, please let me know. If you have any questions about it, please let me know as well on withlouise@gmail.com. So happy birthday to you guys. And that's taken from the Haziel, Our Guardian Angel Exists book. Okay, so on Tuesday, the 12th, is a new moon. So let me remind you that the new moon is a reflection of a new cycle, a new beginning. It's a time for, you can use this time for a clean slate, start to gather your thoughts and plan. You can use this time to start a new diet. You can, or actually, I would start a new diet on the full moon, because the full moon goes towards like it's shrinking to go towards the new moon. So, but you can plan and manifest new things. So even if it's just, I'm losing weight, that's good. You can do your list of your wishes. I believe it's up to 12. I can't remember if it's 10 or 12. Of course, you can Google all that. There is many little rituals you can do. There is the app Moonology that I like a lot, that gives a bunch of little tips. Just know again that this is a good time with the new moon to prepare for some physical or mental work, to give up your bad habits and addictions. It tends to make it easier, because I don't know if it's because it's like the start of a new cycle, but it will help you follow the moon cycle to start a new project of well-being for yourself. It's also with the new moon. I have it noted that it's good to plant roots. Yes. Which I'm confused about, because the new moon goes towards growing out. I mean, but in the calendar, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but in the agricultural calendar, technically the new moon, you start planting roots, and at the full moon, you start planting stuff that you want to grow out, to go towards the sun. Something about the new moon and full moon days. The energies are very strong, so keep as calm as possible, especially with the new moon. You start a 28-day cycle until the next new moon, and the energies of that day tends to reflect the energy of the next cycle. So keep as calm as you can. Keep also in mind, I forgot about that. I'm going to have to try and do a reading about this. Starting the 14th of this month is 3 weeks time period of Mercury in retrograde. So little parenthesis, remember to be prepared, like triple check your, triple, quadruple, 10 times verify your email before you hit send, because this is a time period where you are going to be emailing to the wrong person. So maybe you don't want, you don't want to send information to the wrong person. You may have issues with your cards. You may have issues, delayed. It's not big things, but it's annoying, triggering little things. So just remember to keep calm. It's like you can't fight it. So since you cannot fight it, just write it as cool as you can, okay? Especially that we have Christmas going, and there is going to be frustration with the family, with the stores, lots of people. It's going to be, it's going to be difficult this year. So now that you know why, just take a breath and just do it when, next time. Okay, that's all I think I want to say about the new moon, because, I've done it. This is, I just celebrated on the 8th the year of the creation of the channel, and I believe at the end of the month will be the celebration or the anniversary of my first video. So I have talked about the new moon at least 10-11 times. So check another new moon video, and especially from the beginning, where I'll give all the ritual and things you can do if you are interested. Okay, my little bees, let's see which divine energy is going to guide us on the message with the messages of this new moon cycle. That was quick. Thank you, nos anges, nos guides. We have Archangel Christiel with the number 15, talking to us. The keywords are higher consciousness, light, and Christ light. Isn't that really cool as we are going towards the celebration of Christmas? We did start Hanukkah, but we have all these wonderful holidays, time of the year, time of loving, time of remembering family. Don't just get excited about the gift, but remembering that the gift is your family. Just remember to be there for each other and to love each other. We have moon and a star hanging from her ear. We have a moon tattoo. This is interesting because this is almost like a new moon sign here with a star, and I was called to use the Everyday Witch Tarot today, which has stars on it. We have the sun and connection here of the universe here, how everything just, every action, demand a reaction. So there is a connection between everything that we do. Lots of moon on her. Let's look about, since I have a little bit of time, the archangel. This is an archangel, so we do have very strong energies today with this new moon reading. Christiel with the name of Christ there too. We have another archangel at the bottom of the deck with a beautiful purple tie. That's transmutation, that's growing. That's how all of us are going through this change and growth right now. This is recurring message. Number 15, Archangel Christiel. She looks like she's about to celebrate the new year too, with her outfit. Consciousness light, Christ light. Archangel Christiel is the angel of the divine feminine Christ consciousness. She is a very high vibrational angel who can assist you in activating the Christ light within, connecting you to the energies of love, compassion, peace, forgiveness, courage, strength, and higher wisdom. Well, it's kind of what we were going through with the energies of this month, isn't it? The Christ light is usually associated with Jesus, obviously, but many masters of light, such as Buddha, also worked with this energy. Archangel Christiel can help you connect to this energy of higher consciousness and love directly through the higher chakras, the soul star, causal, and stellar gateway chakras. The oracle of this card is You are light and love incarnate. Live your life from the highest path and perspective. Spiritually, invoke the Christ light and ask that it guides you in all you do. Visualize this as a golden white light filling your heart, body, and auric fields. Call on Archangel Christiel for assistance with activating the Christ light and his consciousness, opening up to the higher wisdom and reaching new levels of consciousness, bringing more peace, love, and light into your life, seeing things from a spiritual perspective. In order to embody the energy of the Archangel Christiel, you can do that by taking the higher road, being the bigger person, letting things go, trusting your own path, and letting others go on theirs. Like I say a lot, you can take the horse to the water. I don't know exactly how the saying goes, but the idea is right there. Like, you cannot force people to do what you want. You can only help them, guide them, just like the energy of God is what it's trying to do. Okay, our guides, the universe, your angels, any creation of religion is to try and guide you toward a happier, lighter, beautiful, at peace path. Okay, so we can only tell you, you can only be guided, and you can do the same thing with your friends, with the people you love, with your children, with your neighbors, with your co-workers. We can't force people to do anything. By forcing people, that's how you turn into a tyrant, that's how you turn into a dictator, that's how you turn into crazy things I don't even want to talk about. That's why I don't watch the news, because every time you listen, that's what you hear. Forcing people is not the way, okay? Just showing them the light, guiding them, showing them the path is the only thing you can do if you want to have peace in this world. May this message help you bring peace for this season and at least this cycle until the full moon. So I want to keep on, because I don't have time to do the daily messages, and it is a season of Yule, Christmas, gathering, being together, love. That should be the same season all year long, if you ask me. I'm going to use the Saint and Mystics reading card oracle to get the energy to go with this new moon message, s'il vous plaît. Just know, obviously, that this message is going to be posted with energies of the new moon of December 2023. But should you be attracted to this message, should you hear something that you, something attracted you, this is the first time that you're listening to this, and welcome. I hope you'll hear messages that will help you and bring you peace and health and whatever it is that you need. But the messages are timeless and collective, so it's meant to be heard when you need to hear it. Okay, so let's see what energy with this new moon here we have. And obviously this is all to make you feel better if you listen to too many tarot. I mean, I'm not even saying that as a disclaimer, it's more as a common sense that I wish everybody had, in the sense that this is meant to make you feel good. If this is making you feel bad or scared or anything negative in any way, just stop, go do something else. Go knit a sweater, go cook, go bake, go take a walk, Okay, we got 3 too many. Can I have just one energy message for this new moon, s'il vous plaît? Nos anges, no guide here. I'm gonna go get it. Here we are. We have a saint. And we have Saint Joseph at the bottom of the deck with the baby Jesus again. It's the season. We have Saint Martha. Either I read about her or she came out, but I don't think she did. Saint Martha, with the keyword authority, number 11. She has four hands showing to me like great devotion and receiving the messages, and look at how the light's coming out of her. There is something very Mother Mary like with these pictures. There is just trust in the universe. Let's see the history of Saint Martha to get a clue about her. I don't remember. exactly who she is. I apologize because I'm sure I read about her or she came out. Saint Martha, patron saint of divine service and dominion. Her feast is on July 29th. She is best known as the sister of Lazarus, who Jesus raised from the dead. However, Martha was an important person in her own right as a key disciple of Jesus. She is remarkable for her energy and tireless devotion in the service of others. So this message obviously could be very strong for the people who tend to be givers, to be helpers. Like, you know, I don't know, nurses, maybe even people who cook in restaurants or in cafeterias for children, or people who clean even, who are in the service of others, basically. Which was appreciated by her family and Jesus himself. Jesus counseled her to rest and take time for quiet. Here you are, my dear little bees. I did feel that yesterday, and I can tell you I'm not 100%, but I'm a lot better just having a few hours to myself. So Jesus counseled her to rest and take time for quiet contemplation, but Martha, proud of others' comforts, insisted on working incessantly to keep the space sacred and under control, which is explained like the forehand. You know, I'm picturing the mother like doing everything for her family, always going, but you do need rest. Legend also tell how Martha, after Lazarus' resurrection, battled the dragon in the mountains of France. This cements her connection to divine magic and why her visage is called upon in matters of taming, undoing, or dominating strong forces that battle against us in life. Look at how at the beginning here I was with the energies of the Archangel Crystal. We had, and I don't always read the book, but we had like being the bigger person, leading, don't force people. And here we have you calling on Saint Martha when you need help to tame something or dominating. So the oracle of this card, I'm going to go spiritually, is Saint Martha leads us towards understanding and acceptance of the infinite, enormous scope of the spiritual world, utilizing secrets and knowledge practically to tackle situations. She activates a connection between the crown and solar plexus chakras, enabling a powerful surge of energy into our aura to empower the leader of service within us. She is effective in neutralizing negative energies and helping us regain control over seemingly uncontrollable situations. So what that tells me here is that some of you see Saint Martha connects closely with those working in hospitality fields, including waiters, cleaners, and innkeepers, as well as interior decorators and designers, managers, parents, childcare workers, and spiritual or health instructors, and even management roles. She is petitioned for applying knowledge into practice, for dominion over discouraging circumstances and people, as well as for protection against animal attack, evil spirits, and those who are encountering abuse and negative control on the physical, emotional, and psychic levels. Her favorite offerings include white flowers, white wine, Florida waters, and sweet breads. The invocation to Saint Martha. Saint Martha of service, power, and grace, command the way for love in this place. Wisdom within, my faith is strong, I count my blessings, I know I belong. Here it is if you guys want to take a screenshot to invoke Saint Martha's help. Okay, so what that tells me here is that a lot of you, my little bees, are trying to get these things done, are trying to go to get things done, basically. This season is very demanding. There is a lot of things to do. Like I was saying at the beginning, like the guides were calling me to say at the beginning, you cannot force people to do everything how you want them to do. So you can ask for help, and you can ask the universe to help you too. And release, let go, do what you gotta do. And also remember that your angels and guides are here also, but you need to ask for the help. So you are never alone, only if you ask. Remember to ask. people are not mind readers. And don't expect too much, okay? Like if you're one of those that like to be, this needs to be done this way and that needs to be done that way, and I want you to put the red on the left and the green on the right, you know, if it's red, green instead, unless you are guiding planes or you know, circulation or stuff like that, it doesn't matter, okay? So just remember to look at the bigger picture and just take the higher road. This is not the time for big arguments. This is a time for love, reflection, comfort, you know, having fun and just being all together, okay? And look at the message I got from the tea today that I forgot to start with is smiling is the most basic kind of peace work. Instead of arguing, just smile, let it go. The person may get it. You don't have to give a sarcastic smile either, okay? Just go with the flow, my little bee. Okay. I'm sorry, I just went blah, 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 really fast. That's how it was meant to be said. S'il vous plaît. Nos anges nous guident d'amour. What is the message for little bees for this new moon? What decided to show here? The Hermit, see? The Hermit goes she went in the middle of the forest in this one, and the howl bringing her wisdom and still bringing the news of the universe or the news that you need to hear. But you know, it's just really the person taking the higher road and focusing on what they need for themselves. Sometimes if it's just you need to be alone for grieving, for thinking, for meditating, for growing, for learning, it's okay to take some time for yourself, okay? Please, you were called to do that with one of those. Oh, with Saint Martha. And you have the world here. The world is the last card of the major arcana is when you have accomplished everything. So this is the end of the year. This is great. Everything is looking great for this new moon cycle here. Okay, oops, what fell out? The King of Cups, you're finally controlling your emotions and maybe learning to communicate them. That's cool. Okay, what do we have for this new moon, s'il vous plaît, nos anges nous guident, for this fabulous hive? Reflect your thoughts and feelings, the thoughts and feelings of our little bees for the present right now, s'il vous plaît. No guide. Oh, well, you have a lot going on. You have a lot going on in your minds. Your thoughts and feelings is like between 7 and possibly more different options. We have a castle, we have bells, love, a book, a fight, stars, hope. You have the plants probably, to me, that's like growing and creating something. Look at how her hand is going for the heart, okay? So if you are overwhelmed with so many different options right now, within this card, there is the guidance to go for what your heart tells you. Stop trying to drive yourself with what your head's telling you, with finding out the pros and the cons of whatever situation. Sometimes this is what guides us. In this case, I feel like throughout this horrendous activity in your mind right now with all these options, I can tell you already that your guides want you to go with your heart, with your gut, with what your heart tells you. If you follow your heart, you never have any doubt, okay? Just know that if you follow your intuition, which is way deeper even than your heart, there'll be no doubt. I have experienced that countless times. Sometimes listening to your heart is the right answer, okay? So anyways, right now, obviously, you have all these things going on in your head. That goes well with the time of the year because we have gazillion things to do. Just keep on doing one thing at a time, okay? But pick what your heart is guiding you with. Visualize is the second card. The life you want and desire. What is the life that Our little bees want and desire, s'il vous plaît, les anges et les guides. Well, who wants and desire a life of hurt? Okay, what that tells me, my dear little bee, is that you are used to suffering. You are used to not getting your way. You are used to feeling or put yourself in a situation where you know you are going to be disappointed. We are talking about a new moon. We're doing a reading for a new cycle. We're talking about visualizing, manifesting, starting a new cycle. What that's telling me here, my sweet bee, is stop. Okay? Stop visualizing the negative all the time. Please. Life is hard enough as it is. So put a little bit of light. With this one, what I like is that there is the pain in the heart, there is a suffering, it's there. There is the energies of the outside, you know, that like the window is wide open. There is the cleansing almost of the universe, you know, acting on the pain here. There is a journal, there is the ink fallen on the bed, but you're not here, okay? So the pain is there, but it's like you're walking away from it. So it's possible that finally what you are visualizing is you walking away from the pain. I like that, okay? Maybe you are finally growing and seeing that the pain is going to be there no matter what. You don't have to make it your number one of the day. Maybe write about it. You know, like they say, like, if you're angry, there is a funny meme even about that. If you are angry with your partner or with someone, just write them a letter and burn it. But in French, it's the word is not it. It's masculine or feminine. So, and then the answer of the other person is, oh, and what do I do with the letter? Okay, so don't go take it out on people. Just write your negative energy and burn the letter. That will go well with the energy of the new moon too. Even though for the new moon, I would rather you write down, especially if you're manifesting, write everything in the present and in the positive, you know. I am healthy, I am happy. It's not like I want to or I wish to be. No, I am healthy, I am happy, I am... I have a great job. I love my home. You know, stuff like that. Just remain present and positive. So the message I do get from this card, though, the positive one, is that I'm walking away from the pain. Not I'm forgetting it, but I'm not carrying it. It's there. It's waiting for me at the end of the day, anyways. But I don't have to carry it all day long. I can just get back to it at some point. Everybody has pains, okay? So, but don't make it your... okay, I have hope in the sense that you visual... 1, 2, 3. You are visualizing yourself, just letting it be. And I like the rain falling on it, because even though there is like strong, like difficult, sad... negative energies in this card, there is also the cleansing of it with the water purifying the pain. So it's good to walk away a little bit. Wow. Overwhelming, present and pain. Can you try to visualize something a little bit more positive? 3, set your intentions. How is our little bee going to achieve the life that they want, s'il vous plaît? So here is a guidance here. How are you going to achieve the life that you want, s'il vous plaît? No guide. Haha. With the tower. Okay, so the tower here in this deck, I like it because 1, the tower is a major arcana. Number 16. 2, the tower is usually something like if you pick the tower from the Yule tarot that I'm using in the daily messages when I have the time to give you a daily message, it's something that the universe make happen, or something that happens to you, so that you will finally take the road that you're meant to be on. Usually it's a catastrophe, it's a loss of some sort that hurts you, but that will guide you to go towards something better. In this deck, look at the little witch. She's got the wand in her hand, and look at her little face. She's the one who destroyed the tower. She is the one, to me, who sees the need for that destruction. So, in order for you to achieve the life that you want, it's for you to destroy the bad habits. It's for you to destroy the negative, to put an end to what's draining you in your life. So you are in control here, and I like that. It's up to you, my dear little bee. A lot of times we don't realize that we have the choice to go towards the better, that we are the actor of our own life. We also are the director of our own life. We are the one that says action or stop, not anything else. So it's your time to act, whenever you're ready, obviously, but you are the one that can put an end to this negative situation in your life, okay? Keep that in mind. I love that this new moon is talking to you about love, talking to you about connecting with the divine, talking to you about resting. It's funny because we had the rest advised here. We can see how busy you are. You have the hands, like you are receiving all this beautiful energy and love from the universe. You are definitely trying to connect with it. You are trying to find yourself, but you need some rest. That is an obvious thing, and only you, and you are the one who can put a stop at what is dragging you, what is draining you, what is possibly even killing you. Okay. The divine message from the universe for a little bit, s'il vous plaît, no guide. What's the divine message for a little bit, s'il vous plaît? Justice, see, we're just talking about finding balance. And again, a major arcana. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles that talks about not necessarily not spending anymore, but be conscientious about how you spend and be a little bit more tight. Review your spending. I mean, it is Christmas, so it is what it is right now, isn't it? Apologies. Obviously, some of you have a hard time discussing certain things. I'm sorry, I need to communicate, to find balance. With the Justice and the Tower here, you had control with how to terminate something. This is your choice. But with look at this. This is funny. This deck is very. I like how there is humor in it, and there is like a little not trickster and not necessarily evil, but like I'm picturing a child that's trying to escape the rule. Justice tends to have a blind eye. This one is like cheating a little bit. Her eye cover, her eye mask is not fully covering her. So she's giving balance, but she's nudging something a little bit. She has a book of the law in her hand. We have the black and white cat. We obviously are dealing possibly with two people that cannot find agreement with something, but they will. They are being nudged by something. You are being nudged by something. You could be the person that's nudging to find the balance. And excuse me, if you don't find this balance, you are going to be pushed. No matter what, no matter how, something in your environment, the universe, is going to force you to find this balance. Just know, be ready for it, be prepared, be grateful, because this is a good thing. We have a beautiful, and notice the number 11 with Martha. She's number 11, and Justice is number 11. So there is maybe the need to find balance between two people, the need to find balance between two situations, the need to find balance between two countries, two jobs, two times, two lives, two cultures. But the choice is not going to be so much there. You have the choice to make it happen though, but if you don't make it happen, it will happen. So try to, what I feel like, it's like you are provided twice with these two major arcanas the option to, there is a cross on that chair. I was making sure that it's just a simple cross. It's not evil or not evil, or Jesus or not. It's just a X. You are, it's like you're getting a warning with these two major arcanas here. If you don't make the step to fix it, you will be put in a situation where you are going to have to fix it. So what I'm getting out of this here, follow your heart, put an end to what is draining you. You need some rest, and you will find balance. So, and obviously there is a pain to deal with, but that I feel like this is you will understand how that's affecting you. We all have some pain we have to deal with. The older we get, the more pain we get. This is unescapable, undeniable. Okay, the message was clear and quick. I'm happy about that, even though we were already past 35 minutes. Before I get to this, let me get... no, I'm just going to go with the moon message. This is a moon reading. I wanted to take a Yule oracle card, but this is a moon message. So what other extra... You know what? I think I'm going to take it anyways, because I can't read this. Oopsie. There is 3 cards that are all attached. I don't like that. Let's see if we'll play. Can we get just one clear message? These cards are still so like stuck to each other. The deck is like not so young anymore. It's been used twice a month. S'il vous plaît. Nos anges, no guides. Can we get a clear message for our little bees? I'm gonna go get it. Fine. Oh, and it jumped out. Fine. A personal issue reaches resolutions with full moon in Cancer. So if you are a Cancer, that will. Or Cancer, what is that? Is that a... It's a water sign. So if you're a water sign, looks like a personal issue. Or if you tend to be like the energies of the Cancer, which is like kind, giving person, but a little stubborn. This is nice. Like, it looks like either you make the decision or you are forced to, but this personal issue is finally reaching resolution. And I like at the bottom of the deck how it says, don't let pride get in your way. Maybe that's what is slowing you down, this pride. Here, let me get a message from the Sacred Spirit Oracle, which I love to use on the moon reading. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. An extra message here for our little bees. Can I get one? Clear one. Whoa. S'il vous plaît. Whoa. This is almost embarrassing. If I kill, because my hands are so little, it always happens. And they make oracles for like giant people with giant hands, and you'll notice that most people doing this stuff are not necessarily big people. S'il vous plaît, nos anges, nos guides. An extra message for little bees here for this new moon reading. Fine, I'll go get it. And this one was upset. Ooh, look at this. I think we've had this one before too, which I find always fascinating when we have the same cards. It obviously means that someone is being stubborn and need to keep hearing the message over and over again. I can't help but thinking of the movie Avatar when I see this tree and the connection between all us souls. With the number 25, we have living light energies. See the beauty in life. See how everything that we do affects someone else, and see how beautiful this could be if you just go ahead and give that smile. You know, smiling is the most basic kind of peace work. That's how you give light in the world, okay? By just sharing love and okay, this one, what was it? Soul fragment, balance will be restored at the bottom of the deck. Balance will be restored. Obviously there is pain. This is unbelievable. I mean, even if you look at the colors of this card, if you like, you have the red on the top and the dark blue at the bottom. This is amazing. I'm always so fascinated with how the messages can dark night of the soul. Life brings new meaning. Obviously there is a growth and there is something that will reach its resolution here. A exciting reading. Again, I love they're not mine. I'm using this new moon reading is a spread from theblackcattarot.com. Amazing. I'm just tickled by this. Okay, you know what? Here, let's take, because this is Yule season, this is the end of the year, and this deck is so freaking cool. Apologies for the word, but the Season of the Witch Oracle are just precious to me. I've had this. Oh, merci les guides. We have Cold Moon. Look how beautiful. Look at the wolf. I love that. I love the wolves. Even though I probably would be terrified. There is something very Mary-like with this, you know, white veil and the crown on her head. Take with eyes the dreariest of moments. Release me for the tongue and nourish me with light. So that goes, I feel like it's again a nice summary of the message of this new moon with see how here we were writing in the journal all the negative stuff and burning it. So write it or speak it out if you want to read it out loud. And accept the light from Christ, the light from the Archangel Christian, the light that Martha is giving, the light from the universe. I mean, you have light all around you in your life. I love this picture. And there is number 6, if that means anything to anyone too. I'm glad I went ahead and picked it. And at the bottom of the deck, this is making me feel a special couple with the cardinal medicine. Thyself just know bleeds of sacredness. And we had this message, by the way, sometime last week. So if you go back to a previous reading, you'll see it. An honor fit for the gods. You are worth of all the seas and all the skies and all the desires you hold inside. This right there with this negative energy I was telling you, that's what you see. You may feel like you are not deserving, and just, my little bee, just know that you are. From the moment that you are alive, and I was going to say even before, you are deserving of love. That's the only thing that the universe wants for you, is love and growth and light and happiness. And the reindeer medicine at the bottom of the deck. And I'm sorry, behind, I wanted to show it to you because look at how there is a full moon drawn in the middle of his, I forget how that's called. Journey into the depths of your soul, and awakening of sights revealed. It is time for no time at all, for all is presently here. It's now. So I'm just I'm tickled with this message. So what was it? shoot, I had it right earlier with making a decision. I would probably have to go back and listen to decide what title I'm going to give here, because it's really how you are the decision maker. You are the decision maker, and you decide to receive the light. Please decide to receive the light. We have 33 here with a Christic number. 2 times 11. We have the number 3 here again. The 3 of Swords with the pain. This is a time for growing. This is a time for understanding. This is a time for opening your heart to the light. Lovely. What's the message from... Oh, you know what? Before I go to Mother Mary, let me get the moon message here, s'il vous plaît. Nos anges nous guident. Oh, that jumped out. I gather more wisdom each day. Okay, that's true. Every day I focus on what is important. That's nice. I was just talking at the beginning on how... look at the bigger... You know what? I feel like picking a Healing Angel card too. Because there was something extremely healing. Okay, change. Life is a journey. It would be very unfulfilling if each step was exactly the same as the last. Because life is always changing. It is forever fresh and new. Allow your life to unfold gracefully. Be grateful for what was, is, and forever will be. Thank you. The messages from the angels are quite quick. Heart and soul. When making a decision, we were talking about making the decision here, take into account what your heart and soul are saying, which has been said since the very beginning. Sometimes the mind can deceive us. Choose through love, not fear. Okay? This is like confirmation of this. Good Lord, I love this. And think global. So again, the bigger picture. I don't, you don't, it's like, if you've seen enough of the videos, you will see that, and you know that not the cards are all the same, not the decks are made by the same people, even though the energies obviously are similar because it's all about growth and understanding and developing yourself. But I feel like as a hive, even though we are growing, thank you and welcome to our newbies, there is such power and love and emotions and acknowledgement of pain, like how the universe wants you to acknowledge your pain, but not to be stopped by it. It's very touching and humbling, I feel. And I love this. Oh, the Phoenix, with starting anew, starting afresh, perfect with this new cycle. Our Lady of Holy Fire. External sources of love and support may fail us. The soul processes such loss by developing compassion for our humanity while seeking the unconditional support of spirit. You will transition from grief to gratitude, even if you are in shock or in denial. This is amazing. Or feel betrayed and heartbroken. With Mother Mary's support, which whether you are Catholic or not, or believe in her or not, she's still sending you her love, so calling on her is only a plus in your life. With Mother Mary's support, your soul is powerful enough to process any betrayal and only grow in love, strength, wisdom, and compassion. I'm going to cover that pain card with Mother Mary here, and the picture is extremely beautiful. There was something about the white lily recently in a reading I did. And the gratitude message for this new moon reading, s'il vous plaît. Awesome. Positive review. I'm going to save that one since it decided to fall on its own. Whoa, that's too many. Express yourself. S'il vous plaît, nos anges. Can we get just like thank you? Oh, we have a snake talking to us about renewal again, new skin. Take it easy. Gratitude is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes practice. Allow yourself... That makes me think of someone in particular, somebody very dear to me. One step at a time, take it easy, nobody is perfect. You will make mistake. You will grow every day. You will grow better. You will excel. But even in excellence, there will be mistakes. Okay. Even God in some stories make mistakes. Even in some legends, the great ones make mistakes. I want to say nobody is perfect but God. I don't want to be disrespectful, I feel like he's tried and he's trying, or he, she, they are trying, but we all make our choices, and at the end of the day it all comes down to us. So it takes practice. It's fine. It's okay. You're not perfect, but you can aspire to get there. Positive reviews. Your reviews support the livelihoods of a business and its employees. So be kind. Remind them to be kind to you. And you know what? Let me know how this affects you, because I'm not necessarily asking for reviews. This is not a business. This is something that makes me feel amazing. This is a calling for now. God willing, I will be able to do something with this one day, but I'm very happy at my job. Just let me know how, I'm not thinking necessarily of your reviews, but of your comments. Please do let me know how this, how this makes you feel, if it's making you feel better in any way, if you relate, that will confirm or let me know to keep going and keep bringing you messages. Sometimes, most of the time, I'm like, I don't care, this will go to whoever needs to hear it. But I get so touched when I know it helped you, or you're related, or you knew what that was talking about. Because sometimes, especially since the hive is growing, at the beginning I would be like, oh yes, this is definitely for this person. Or I would be like, you know what, listen to the message today because it really made me think of you. Now I feel like this is broader. There is more stuff, sometimes stuff I don't get, but I know that some of you out there will feel something. So with that, I wish you a wonderful start of the new cycle, a wonderful weekend, a wonderful week if you listen to that at the beginning of the week, and I hope to be here back again very soon. Sending you love. Bye bye.